Hello and welcome. This is Dark Souls 2 All Boss No Hit Run tutorial. Now I've done this before, but that was for Magicless. This time we'll be using some magic spells in an effort to make this route as strong as it can possibly be. And by strong, I mean safe and easy to execute. The idea is that if you merely know what to do, you shouldn't need to be very skilled to get it done hitless with extreme consistency. Of course, that's not always attainable. This is a very difficult run, but that's our goal with this route. Another difference besides the magic spells is marathon safety. This route is designed for use in a multi-run marathon. In a single game run, there's an argument to be made for taking some early game risks to secure some advantage or just save some time. Or maybe you want to rush to some difficult splits just to get them out of the way or early on. But in a marathon, there is no reason to front load risk. So if we can afford to delay a section and make it noticeably easier by doing so, then that's what we're going to do. Alright, so let's get to it. We have started as Swordsman class. It is the clear favorite for this run. We'll talk more about that after Maughlin. We are just picking up some loot early on. Early game soul pickups are pretty important in this run. Don't want to skip any of those. We also got the Morning Star for some crystal lizards. And the binoculars, we're going to need that to cast some spells, to aim them. Now here we go to Maughlin. We have our short sword out. Maughlin is very, very easy as a swordsman with the short sword. As long as you can count to 4, it's a free kill. So here we go. We're going to walk up to Maughlin, position ourselves in front of him, attack 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Wait for stamina. 2 more attacks to get him up. No aggro. Wait for stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally free. As long as you can count. So again, that's 4 attacks to start, stamina, 2 attacks, stamina, 4 more attacks, GG. And now we're going to Dragonrider, because we need some souls. So, we're going to put on the Tseldora stuff and keep it equipped at all times for most of the run in the early game. We need those extra souls, they add up, and the wait isn't too bad yet. Once we get past some of the rotten farming and our souls are start to kick off, then we can afford to drop like the chest piece and maybe the hat. That's one thing. But we'll probably keep the gloves and the legs on most of the run. But for now, just wear them all. Anyway, so we started as Swordsman. It's a clear favorite for this run. The next best is Sorcerer by 2 levels. Deprived is 4 levels worse than Swordsman. Warrior is 5 levels worse. Explorer is a massive 8 levels behind Swordsman. I want to touch on that especially because I've seen a lot of people start this run as Explorer, and that is just objectively a mistake. We cannot afford to be tossing away 8 levels because magic spells are expensive. And we want to get them online as early as possible, and we also need to get our dex and ADP up as well, so we have some reasonable damage output. Level pressure is very rough early on when you're trying to work in your magic spells, especially Homeward and Yearn. Those are the 2 main ones. So we need every level we can get. We can't afford to be just tossing away 8 levels for nothing. And the only advantage Explorer has is 4 magic resins, and that's really not worth. Not even close. Anyway, we're just running to Dragonrider. We want to pick up the soul on the way. That's worth a decent amount. We're going to need that. And it's going to be very helpful at least. And we just keep running Dragonrider. Yeah, pretty straightforward here. The main thing to note in this split is that we will not kill Licia yet. We're going to need to buy some spells from her later, and also the Ring of Prayer, which we definitely cannot afford yet. So we're just going to let her live for a little while. We'll come back for her later. Lure out this guy. No chances here. Bait an attack, run away from him, and then turn into the Fog Gate. Not taking any chances here. Okay. Gonna wait until his foot hits that outer ring. And go. Down he goes. Okay, so again, we are not killing Licia yet. We have to buy a bunch of stuff from her later, which we cannot afford now. So we're just gonna go back to Majula and go on to the next split.